Okay, I'm here at not Memorial. Oh, sorry. Riverside Memorial Park Cemetery. I wanted to try to look for my aunt's grave. First, I want to stop by my friend Sonia's grave and visit her for a second. Trying to remember, it's been about a month or so since I've been here. I've been meaning to come here for a while. Now I got my car and I got time off today. Okay, she's on the other side. I don't know why I keep coming over on this side. I should know it by now. So I want to do this first. And as I am looking for my aunt's grave, tell us a little bit of story about the cemetery, about the famous people that are buried here, and all. A little bit of history behind the cemetery. I think I already said that, but all right. So here it is. Always got to remember it's facing the other side of the cemetery. Well, I was told by my mom from what my aunt's granddaughter or great granddaughter, she's either buried in this little section over here or over there. So I might have to come back another day. I'm not sure. I want to see how long this takes. They just built that last year. They're having a funeral. They have a thing going over there and at the funeral house. But there's a thing across the street too from where they're doing stuff. This is my friend Sonia. She had cancer. I can't believe it's been since 2018. She died then. Oh, okay, my flowers are still there. I thought these were pretty. And I'm glad nobody threw them away. I was trying to fit it in there and couldn't quite do it. And they did her. She loved butterflies, so she did all the. Her kids did these for her. I want to definitely miss her. I'm just glad she got right with God before she died. She just goes to church with me and my friend Tammy. And her and her husband moved. They backslid. They came back, and they're like, about a month or two in, they're like, you know what? Or she's like, you know what? I need to get right with God again. And she said a sinner's prayer. I think it was when she started finding out she had cancer. And I cried when I heard she died. And I went to her funeral, and I cried like a lot. It just didn't look like her. And they heavily did makeup. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to miss you, Sonia. Okay. There was one place that looked like my aunt's thing. So as I'm looking around, I want to talk a little bit, not about my family right now. That will come later in the video. Okay, this ain't her. Because it almost looks like this. This is Charles F. Dugans and Mary E. Dugans. So almost kind of like this. I think it might be a little smaller the way it looked on the picture. So, of course, some famous people are buried here. Leonard Skinner. I'm choosing not to go to any of their graves because out of respect for the family. I know Ronnie Vincent has been moved multiple times all the way from Orange Park to here, and he's been moved at least 3 times here. He's not in this section I'm at. So from what my uncle has said, and my uncle was really good friends with him. He met them at the comic book club, which is one video I want to do. If I could do it this year, I will. It's just according to how everything goes. It looks more kind of like this. He reached down and picked a rose from his garden. Oh, that's pretty cool. But it's like kind of line slash down where my aunt and her husband's names were both on it. She's, I think, on top. Anyways, so from what my uncle was saying, he's known them. He went on tour with them. He managed their food and basically their money for their food and for hotel stays and anything they need. Because the regular manager, like, he knew they were not responsible with that stuff. They would get drugs and all kinds of stuff, alcohol, whatever. Women, I'm not going to say which ones, who did what right now. So I want to get permission. I can share my stories that my uncles told me. My Uncle Michael Kinnaman. So, oh, this is cool. It shows his picture too. I guess he lost at sea, weekend of April 27th, 1990. That's sad. But apparently he loved fishing, so at least he went out with what he liked to do. Doing ancestry, I found a couple of relatives that was lost at sea. Oh, there's a Stanley. My sister's biological mom. She died in 1988. Her last name was Stanley. I don't know if any of her other family's buried out here. Doesn't look like it. I know her brother is buried near where she is. This almost looks like what my grandmother's grave looks like, but a little bit smaller. Guess that's the back side. Oh, that's the front side. That's pretty cool how they can do all this. And he was a Jacksonville police officer. He's got his badge number and everything. Filled with thunder. I like that. I wonder where that came from. I want to know the story behind that. So, yeah, so Ronnie's and his family's, his dad Lacey used to call my uncle all the time. I don't think he passed away, did he? Recently, I know somebody in the family has, I think it was a granddaughter or somebody had cancer. I try to keep up with every time I go visit my uncle. Sometimes he'll tell my mom stories, or let her know, hey, this person died, that person died, or they're not doing too well, So, out of respect of that, I'm not going to, go visit unless I get the okay to do that. And from what I was told, I think the area that's over in between this and this, I want to say, is the coach that inspired Leonard Skinner's name is buried over here. I'm not sure, but I've also heard the same thing. Just be respectful, I think they're like scared of he's going to get vandalized too. Which I can understand because some of the graves from Leonard Skinner's have been, I don't want to say broken in, but vandalized. So this. Okay, it seems so similar to my aunt's, but not quite. This Davis Evelyn. Oh, he died 6 years ago now. Oh, it's Evelyn E. Davis. Okay, they put Okay, I'll be all right. I swear I'm not slow. Sometimes I am. I'll be all right. So I'll be respectful with that. I know it's like not everybody is that crazy, So I want to give a benefit of doubt to some people, but there's those that are, just in case any of those crazy people are watching, I don't want to give out exact locations and everything. I want to make sure it's okay. before I do that part. So I'm going to have Carters in the family, but I don't think any of them moved down here to Jacksonville. Not that I've seen so far in my ancestry research. I've been doing that a lot. Seen some pretty cool ones. Well, they got little toys and stuff on this one. Oh. Okay, so a little bit about this. Should have brought my notes with me because sometimes I'll forget stuff. Oh, like a picture of them. That's a pretty good one. I don't know the family, but I like that. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so you see right there, that's pretty cool. I'm just trying to look for my tripod. I don't remember where I put it. I don't know why. I know I seen it last year. I was trying to rearrange stuff and repack things. We had a few floods and all, and I'm trying to redo our floor, so everything got pushed to wherever. But I thought this was pretty cool. The little bird houses. So somebody over here, I'm assuming it's love birds. So so like this cemetery was founded or started in 1931. I don't remember the guy's last name, but first name is Richard. And for the longest time, I remember it being town and country. They had the name for like the longest times. I know they switched hands a few times. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. I know they has been under Dignity Memorial the last few years as part of that. Forlaw, haven't seen a last name like that. Like that name of Wanda. So he started that on it's 100-acre. I don't want to say a lot, but 100 acres, and that's pretty. I like that. And I got the flag with her face on it. So, but one thing that when I've done my research, it said that it's basically there's a cemetery within this cemetery. There's one little section that was a private property, private cemetery, and it dates back to the 1800s. And it held some of the Civil War men, some of the War of 1812, some First War One people. Oh, that's cute, little teddy bear. Oh, they only lived for one day. That's so sad. I'm glad that the family at least had him for a day, but that's that he didn't live that long. So this one's makes me curious. It looks interesting. Oh, 1986 to 2001. Oh, so he's only 2 years younger than me. So, which is pretty cool. I want to say it's the part of the cemetery that's on the other side across from Golden Corral, where the rock band's buried. So, the pretty flowers. I love coming to the cemetery and just seeing, like, especially the older graves. stuff you never. I mean, like, people who've been here for a long time, but it's different when you're seeing the dates yourself. I could have sworn there was something on that bench. Oh, it's this bench over here. I wanted to see what was on it. Oh, it's a little balloon rock. Oh, it's a rock thing. Grandpa, you're always in my heart. Oh, the lungs. So, I'm not seeing anything that would resemble my aunt's. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go into that. This is a family. 1944 to 2000, 1949 to 2004, 1947 to 2015. I wonder if they're like siblings, because they're all born in the 40s. Reba. You don't really see like actual Reba for a while. Usually it's short for Rebecca. Look over here. They got the urns. They got there's one where the little chapel thing is. It's right here, I think. I don't think there's anybody else that's really famous that's buried out here. I want to do like RVs or campers. So I'm gonna eventually go out to where a lot of my family's buried at, my mom's side. They got several famous people that live there. The first governor. We got his son was a lawyer at one point. I think a judge at another point. So his family's out there as Isaiah D. Hart. I don't know some souls. I wonder if they're related. So I want to talk about my aunt. She's my half aunt on my grandpa's side. It's my grandpa and my people. Well, I call him Peepaw. So she's on my Peepaw side. It's his and my Aunt Mary Sue's half sister through their dad. Their dad divorced my great grandmother, remarried, had her, and she already had a half sister from her mom from her previous, marriage. And he divorced her mom. Oh. And he remarried a third time. He got around. Not that it gets him or her mom, but they've been both married 3 times. So they got around. At least in that part. But her half sister had a thing for my peepaw, and my grandma tried to warn him and my mom to watch out for her. I'm not going to name names, just out of respect. Well, I'll give my aunt's name. It's Dorothy Ann. For the longest time, I didn't know she was my aunt because that was never explained. She came in my life when I was an older kid, and my mom always called her Dorothy Ann. So I even apologized to her. I'm like, I'm sorry, that was never explained to me. She's like, that's all right. You can call me Dorothy Ann, Dot, Aunt Dorothy, Aunt Dot, whatever you're comfortable with. I've always called her Dorothy Ann. And she was okay with that. And she's one of those that always had a sweet spirit about her. Always so sweet. And her husband wasn't always the nicest person. He did a lot. Left her a single parent for a while. They ended up divorced and remarried. I don't know why. She was so in love with him. But I think she remarried for support, to take care of her and the kids. I think they had like 5 kids together. Well, it was the whole thing that went down with her sister, her other half sister from her mom's side. That's pretty cool. Oh, this one's cool too. Where she basically used my people, drained him of money, and this was just a few months after my grandma had passed away, and he was in that vulnerable state. And my mom, he wanted my mom to come get my grandma's stuff, and she's like, I'll get it when I'm ready. I'm not ready. Just give me a few months, 6 months tops. She's like, I'm still grieving, and it's still kind of hard on me. She died Easter weekend. I was only 2, or almost 2 at that point. And this happened at March. My birthday's in May. So, yeah. And they had to be moved out that Saturday before Easter, that night before, when she died. So it was a lot. And my mom didn't realize she was that sick. But she agreed to watch me, So, and she walked in. Next thing she walked in with the lady wearing my grandma's shoes. And she's like, well, does she have my mom's underwear on too? She was really upset about that. And then the lady turned around and took all my grandmother's cookbooks and gave it to her son. And it was my mom was really mad. And my grandpa's excuse was, well, you didn't come get them. And she's like, I told you I was going to come get it. Just not right then and there. She's like, I have so much on my plate that, I'll get it when I was ready. Well, after all she was done, and she was cussing out my grandpa, calling him different names, and just treating him horribly, like abusing him. And my mom said something to her kids. Well, I don't know what was said to them, to the kids and the grandkids, but it wasn't too good, apparently. So when my aunt got cancer, she moved to her granddaughter's house to be taken care of. Oh, kit glider. We know some kit gliders, or my mom does. They're buried out over by one of my aunts. So we called the number our aunt left us, and my people took care of my aunt when she was going through those things with her husband and ended up divorcing and stuff. He gave her money to help support the kids because he wanted to make sure they have stuff that they need. I didn't see this one. I've been seeing several of these lately. So, her maiden name's Tucker too. That's pretty cool. See, our cemetery. Where I don't think I've ever seen those. But anyways, we contacted her granddaughter that she stayed with, and she's like, yeah, she's doing okay. She's been kind of sleeping a lot, but she told us to let y'all know when she passes, so y'all can come to the to the funeral. Did not hear anything once. We didn't find out till after everything happened that she died. Nobody contacted us, didn't tell us where we could even go to see her grave. And I know she has headstone because I had to look it up on Find the Grave. Thank God for Find the Grave. But I don't know what happened, if her sister's kids had anything to do with it, or if it was her husband, James. And it was just a friend of ours, printed off the obituary for us. And that mentioned she had other nieces and nephews, siblings, left everybody out. And it's just like, that's not right. Like, no matter what the sister did from her mom's side did, we would have still mentioned, the whole family, That's it. Never seen that last name before. So it's interesting. So we weren't, I don't know if say upset, but kind of sad too, because you don't expect that, You think better, and it's kind of hard. I think they must have just buried this one not too long ago. You see the outline. All right, so I don't see her stuff, so I want to try to look other places. I want to have to probably pause a lot. I don't want to use up too much of my battery and storage. One thing I like to do, hope I can do it Saturday, is print off some pictures. Because I have pictures going back 2 or 3 years. And I've been kind of deleting stuff I don't need any extra video or pictures. So, I figure I'll share the story, just try to be more careful with certain people's names and not say them. Oh, that's cool. Love you, see ya. Keep the faith. So, I wonder what this is. I see a sign. But, it's just sad because, it's private estate available. Oh, private estate available. All right. So this is like the golf course green. Getting him fire in the office. Yeah, I already got my plot, so I can't worry about that. Not here, at least. So, I didn't get the GPS concordances off Final Grave. None of that was shared. Well, it was, but it shows the house, so I don't know why. That's cool. Oh, that guy looks familiar. I wonder where I know him from. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, she died in 2012. Oh. So, I'm going to pause it here. And, for a minute. Well, let me get over here first. This is pretty cool. I guess they light lights. Abinza Betty Ann. She died in 2022. Oh, she died young. She was only born in 57. Hey. Alright, I want to go over here. Okay, I did not know dang was our first word. Now every time I say dang, I want to think about this person. Oh, he must like Coke and water. Oh. Hopefully they clean that up. I wanted to show y'all this while I'm looking for my aunt. Oh, I didn't see this till now. That's pretty cool. But that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, another police officer. Yeah. In this day and age, I know a lot of people don't like. That's pretty cool. House. Like police. A lot of bad stuff that's happened. I'm not every police officer is a horrible person. There are some good ones out. Oh, this is sad. I hope this wasn't like from a car crash or anything like that. Or someone don't even have death dates. So I guess, oh, they got little hats. Like stuff like this. It's cool, unique, different. I think this is incense. Got some water. So I don't know if it's just part of their culture or what. But it's different. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, apparently he liked dinosaurs. That's pretty cool. Doesn't give a birthday. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, he didn't live that long. October 12th to the 24th of 2022. Oh, I see why they put. Okay, I noticed they're putting water and incense in those little bowl things. Oh, they love gaming. Okay, now that's pretty cool. I don't know who he is, but that's pretty cool. I should know. I think. Now I like that. It says "Gone Glampin'." That is cool. Oh, and we got some Gator fans. Oh, I like seeing older videos. Oh, she's got a picture. Guess they're part of a Catholic church. Oh, this one's in the Navy. It's a mute. I like the little angel statue. Oh, and this one's got a little angel too. And they died young. It's my brother's age. That's sad. I kind of wonder what happened. With some of these are dying young. Was it a wreck or did they have cancer or was it something else? It's just sad. Now this is pretty cool. It looks like a bird bath. I was supposed to be looking for my aunt, but I had to keep stopping. That's a Laura V. Campbell. She was in the U.S. Navy. Born in 1955, died in 2006. Oh, this is Wheelers. I wonder if they were over the Wheelers by, was it that school off of Connie Jean? Because I noticed they changed it. I guess the guy did die in 2012. That was about the time I was over there working. Not at this place, but at this, I don't know, I guess you call it store. Oh, this Fowler family. Looks like they all died in June 17th, 2014. Oh my goodness. Oh, he only lived 5 years. He must have had cancer. That's sad. But they must have been in a wreck. Y'all, I forgot to hit the play button. So I was saying how cool this was. And this right here. I'm trying to keep an eye out on my aunt's grave. But I had to show this one. My Aunt Mary Sue, Dorothy Ann's half-sister, my peepaw sister. She was a ballroom dancer. She would have loved that. If we could afford it, I would have so bought it. Like, paid for it myself. Even my mom would. Because we knew she loves ballroom dancing. And I'm kind of wondering if she knew this Shirley lady. May was born in 1923. This lady is born in 1935. But I can look up, see if I recognize her. Because my aunt has like a ton of pictures from when she did her dancing. And she was part of the Beach Bop Club. They do a lot of the dances, different older music from the 50s back. Oh, and this one right here, they had a semi truck. That's cool. My hand's not that steady, so please forgive me. Go Gators. I know they haven't been doing too good lately, so I might end up having to come back here another day. I want to see how things go here. But I've seen a lot of interesting things too. Oh, I know a Swain. I worked with one. I'm taking a picture of this. I want to show it to our friend Linda Swain. I worked with her at the school. This is pretty cool. So I know a Linda. I don't remember her saying anything about anybody dying. Well, her Swain is her married name. So we'll see. Oh, I know Moody. So I don't think that's related to the person I know. I'll have to ask. I still got the Christmas stuff out. This is pretty cool. But this is what I was wanting to show too. Okay, I know some almonds. I'm taking a picture of that. I know them a little bit. It's my stepdad's side of family. So I want to do this for a little bit for him, but let's say the ancestry purposes, and for my brother, because that's his dad's side of the family. Well, there's some Butlers. My mom knew some. Hey, I found Homer E. Bacon. That's a cool name though. I like The Simpsons and related to some Bacons. So I don't know if these people are related, because this was way back to England. I've seen the Bacons mentioned, like Sir Bacon. So we'll see. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I like this. That is cool. I gotta take a picture. It's Jeffrey Scott Brown, Pamela Lance Brown, brother Kyle Austin Brown. I think this is the backside. I've seen one other one I want to look at. Justin Wade Brown. Oh, he liked trains, or he was into the train. J-Bo. Oh, it's the artwork. They had it engraved. That's so cool. That's one way to honor a family member. That's a picture of him. That's the best way to honor a family member. If you can afford to do it, yeah, do it. Put something on there that they like. I know with my stepdad, he worked at Eastern Wire. That's cool too. We had a lot of people that were in work for the train system back when they got popular, and all in the 20s and 30s on up. A lot of people worked for the trains. It later became CSX. Oh. Oh, he's the one that was in the middle. Yeah. Me too. I know how that was. There's a lot of Gator fans out here. Alright. We'll pause, and if I find something else interesting, I'll show it to y'all. I know some Simmons. I don't think they're related though. There's Simmons on my mom's side. But my Aunt Leslie was a Taylor. She married into a Simmons. So, that was my cousin Beijing's maiden name. That's what we put on her grave, because she didn't Garden of Faith, Unit 28. I want to say it was the Garden of Faith she was buried in. That's what I would think it was. My aunt My grandpa's sister. Okay, this is not them, but this is the closest to what it is. And her husband's name is James, but I think that's her last name, not their first name. I like the little baby feet and hearts with the names. That's really precious. No, this person did the big trucks, apparently. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, I want to try to get up there. They have stairs up there, but looks like a little path I can walk up to. Ooh, what's on this one? Look like it's a raised football. Oh. Whew. Now, at least I'm getting a workout in of some sort. I'm getting my walking in at least. I'm hoping I can find her today. I should have her. So I'm gonna probably stick with this section and just go through there and go up and around. Oh, she died in 2010. So young. Oh, this is cool. I guess he was in the airplanes, the soccer, and the Bible and all. Oh, I found some DuPont. But they all went up north. I know Jessie Ball DuPont moved back to where she was born after before she died. So it's definitely interesting to see some here. Related to some Sutherland, mostly the ones in Georgia area. Both of my grandparents are from Georgia on my mom's side. Okay, I have a question, and it might be a stupid question, but if they're like this, I wonder if they're stacked on top of each other, the caskets, or if it's urns buried in there. I want to say it's urns, but you never know. It's fountain. Oh, I was going to say that might be my friend Amy's dad, but it's a woman's name on there, so it's not. Oh, like that. Christina and Raphael. Anytime I think of Raphael, I first think of the Ninja Turtle, then the painter. I kind of like the name. It's odd, different, interesting. Oh, this person must have died a while back, or they just haven't had the money to put a headstone on. Okay, I think this is starting a different section. I want to see what this one is. Because that one over there is Garden of Faith. Garden of Memories, Unit 27A. Hopefully the Garden of Memories. I don't think she's over here, but I can check. I know it was the Garden of something. I was trying to remember. Now, I was wanting to do this with my mom. She wanted to come out, but I know with her knees, they've been giving her a lot of fit. She broke one of her knees. She's scared of getting the surgery done. Because my uncle had it done. Wrong Dorothy. Dang. Oh, there's some Taylors. My uncle's name was Larry Taylor, too. Well, that's my grandma's maiden name. She had him before she got married to my peepaw. But he was born in 1939. I know where he's at. It's sad because he was a professional. He can swim professionally. He was really good. And I went to school with the Vickers. I wonder if that's her family. He decided to go out to the beach. He jumped off of one of those buoy things, or buoys, however you say it. Didn't realize it got bigger at the bottom. Knocked himself out, and he drowned. He was only 30 years old. So I know my mom said my grandma was not the same after that happened, and it happened when she was 14. You know, my mom was 14, and let's see, my other uncle, my Uncle Michael, he was 15, 16, 17, 17. He was 19. There's 5 years difference between her and my Uncle Michael, and it was 15 years between her and my Uncle Larry. So here's Branson. Ooh, I went to school with some, I think it was Kirkpatrick, not Kilpatrick. Never mind. Sorry, you guys. I kind of want to ask where she's at in the office, but they had 2 funerals going on when I pulled up. So I'm like, I don't want to interrupt. To me, that's being rude and disrespectful. So I might have to come back, do that if I have to come back. I know some Schaefers. They go to church with me. I wonder if that's any of their family. One just died 5-6 years ago. He had COVID, ended up in the hospital, didn't make it. This Falk. See if you come up, but we're related to some Faulkners. That's my great grandmother's last name before she came a Kinnaman. My Peepaw's mom. It looks like they're doing the mausoleum right there. So they're almost done with it. So hopefully it'll be done, like completely done, in the next couple months. Now I like how that got done. That's cute. Oh, this is Robin Harrell. I think she was part of the Harrell and Harrell family. That they're whatchamacallit, a law firm. I know one of them, I think it was the dad. They lost to cancer. That was them. I was trying to think. I know one of the big time, I'll call them big time, but big time attorney's office. They had just lost their dad I guess within the last few years due to cancer. So, yeah, that had to be hard on them. And I guess they got rid of a lot of the Christmas stuff. Whoever stuff basket that is, if y'all want it, get it. Your snow globe. I decided to throw away a snow globe in a basket. When the family could have come out, got it. Yeah, coming soon, new mausoleum. So I got this little section over here and right in there. And that's across the street. So I want to see what I can do right here. See what time it is. So I know I need to get a shower, and I got a nail appointment at 6 o'clock. So I want to be able to get my coffee and from Milano's. And I had coffee I made yesterday, so I drank that this morning. I kind of sat there for a little bit. Got a late start on my day. And I got up about 8 something. Whew. And maybe use the bathroom. Try to hold it in. Okay, I just seen that. I was like, wait, that's looks like the Jewish symbol. But I know some people that are in the... I had to make sure if it's 5 or 6 points, because some people, I know there's a difference between them. I know the Star of David, I think it's 5 points. And the 6 points is the witchcraft or the Wicca or whatever thing. So, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get my brother one too, because we both got addicted to the Alanos. And my friend Sonia, the first grade we went to, she introduced me to Alanos, so I get to blame her for that. I've been seeing like the pink and the blues. I think it's the first pink one I see, but I think the color looks so pretty. Oh, she was a cat lover too, looks like. Oh, I like animals too. We both had. Okay, there's some Acosta. Oh, that's on my aunt's side. My Aunt Dorothy Ann. So I've been trying to do more, a little bit of stuff on her side. I need to do more, and my stepdad's side, I'm trying to do a bit more for his grandkids, my brother, so they have something. Amos, his last name, well, I know that one by history. I don't know if there's any relations there. Now this is the blue I've been seeing. I think that looks so pretty. I don't know why. I know some of y'all probably think it's tacky, but I like the what you call it, the colors. This, I guess her name is Wilma. That's pretty cool. Let me see, think of the Flintstones. Oh, there's a Lisa Marie, Sims Johnson. I'm related to some Johnsons, and I know some Johnsons I'm not related to. But, well, I'm kind of wondering because he acts like us, a little crazy and got a weird sense of humor. I'm related to some Bradleys, but I know there's different branches and some you're not related to, so. Whew. Now this is pretty cool. Johnny Lee Williams. Oh, another gator gets his wings. That's pretty cool. Y'all, why did I come out here with flip-flops? I think I hit a, whatchamacallit. Oh, they like the Georgia Bulldogs. That's pretty cool. That's a license plate. Use it as a roof. That's pretty cool. My grandma would have liked that. She was a Bulldog fan. Oh, that's cool. He kind of looks like Dr. Now. That picture. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to try to look on the edges right here. I started some of that. I think I stopped right there where that orange flag is. So I'm going to try to remember that. So, looks like it's going to rain. So I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can today and come back another day. I'll take y'all along with me. I want to do the other side of the fence. Not the fence. Well, I guess basically the other side of the fence to the other fence. I like these little statues. I think they're just so pretty. Collins. I know some Collins, but these aren't the ones I know. It's someone that my mom worked with that was married into the Collins. Her, which is kind of funny thing. It's like her maiden name is Lusk, and my aunt, as a great grand aunt, because she was my grandma's sister. My grandma Tucker, because they both were born Johnsons. Of course, my grandma married into the Tuckers, and her sister married into Lusk. McClama. What does that sounds? It's in a family. I think my aunt's side. No, it's not my aunt. Shoot, my sister's well, she's my stepsister, but I've known her since I was 4. We've been together since I was 4. I need to take pictures of this because my mom knows more, and I can ask our cousin Janine. So that one definitely right there looks like Janine. They could be almost twins. Janine's a little darker. There's some Spanish there. So I want to ask Janine. We just ran into her, one of her daughters, the youngest one. She works down at Miller's Ale House in Orange Park. Okay, that's not hers. I think I'm going to do this section last because it'll take me back over here where my car's parked. Yeah, it says Dignity Memorial. They're part of that. But if you look at their sign, it says Hardin's Giddens. I went to that from Town and Country. Now, I like that name, Velma. Family first, Velma last. Oh, yeah, she was born in 1926. That makes a lot of sense. She lived a good, long life. Looks like she died in 2008. Her husband was in World War II. Let's see, this is Benediction Unit 22. Oh, some more Stanleys. Oh, I had a backup Higginbotham. I wonder if they're part of my Aunt Dorothy Ann's family, because her mom married a Higginbotham after her dad divorced. Her parents divorced. So I'm gonna have to ask on that one and research just to make sure. I've seen some with last name Bradley. I went to school with well, I think that was his last name, but I'm also related to some Bradleys, but they're not from here. They haven't, that I know of, any of them moved down here. There's some cousins on my grandma's side, one of her aunts married into some Bradleys. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that section. So I just do this little area, start over there, and come all the way back. Now I like this. That's pretty cool. Now I thought this was pretty. It's in the shape of a heart. You know they were loved. Oh, they shouldn't live too long. That's sad. I hate seeing people die young. You know, it's like we're supposed to grow old, or that's what it feels like. But I know we're not, as a Christian. You're not promised tomorrow. You know, but you just hope that people get to grow up, live a long life. You know. Oh, I picked up one of these little hitchhikers on my dough. That's pretty. I like that wreath stand. The wreath. That's what we need for my family. Now I like this one. That's cute. Little ladybug, hands and feet. Oh, that didn't live too long either. April 17th of 2011. In 2011 to May 2nd, 2011. That's my birthday. Oh. Alright, I just seen this one and I had to come over here. Oh no, I need to stop right here. So we had some Faulkners that came down here too. So I want to make sure see if they're family or not. But this is what caught my attention, was this one. And most of them are, like I said, from Georgia, but there's several people that came down here. There's several Faulkners and Evergreen Cemetery. It says he only takes the best. God saw Mom was getting tired and a cure was not to be. So he put his arms around her and whispered, "Come with me." With tear-filled eyes, we watched her suffer and fade away. Although we loved her deeply, we could not make her stay. A golden heart stopped beating, hard working hands to put to rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us he only takes the best, our mom. And it's author unknown. I wonder if it's for this lady right here, because let me back up, it's above hers. That's just sad. She must have had cancer or something. Okay, I want to cry. Oh, this person obviously loved Halloween. She's only 2 years younger than me. She was born on one of my friend's birthday. She died in 2018. Oh, I love seeing these old pictures. Oh, shoot. All right, now I want to try to find my relative. I wonder where some of these are like this. See how close they are. It's just like kind of weird to me because it's like I know how they put the bodies at, like how they do them. So it's definitely different than what I've seen other cemeteries do. Okay, I had to stop the video for a little bit. I was talking to my mom, just making plans for this weekend and all. And my sister's mother-in-law is making I don't know what you call it, being dramatic. Not saying I'm not dramatic at all, but there's one in every family, or several. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and just let it slide off. She's giving my niece a hard time. And let's put it this way. My niece said when she turns 18, she's 17 now. When she turns 18, she's getting up out of her house. It's just a lot of stuff. And the mother-in-law is trying to help her out, but there's times she can be a little dramatic. I don't want to say Karen, but she's really dramatic. It's something about, I call it July babies. Something about the July women. I don't want to call them dramatic or Karens, but they can be something else. My mom's kind of the same way, so it's like, and I'm very bullheaded. I'm a baby, so the two combinations do not go together. Yeah, we love each other to pieces, but it's just, we got your moments where we butt heads. It's all that, but it's going to be good. This year I think I need to pray for her and pray for her own self, There's going to be a lot of changes. I think, I feel like I haven't been doing too well with like the praying and getting closer to God, and there's just so much that was going on that it's just like, okay, I need to take a step back. I need to get back to doing some things, and to be the Christian I need to be. I've noticed myself slip some, and it's just like, okay, that needs to change. Not perfect. I'll never be perfect, but I can at least, do better, So, yeah. So that's going to be another one of the things. Oh, there's Tomlin. I know, singer by that last name. So, yeah, hopefully you can do better. Still no luck on finding my aunt's thing. I'm probably just going to do this little section today. I'm going to just go ahead and, after I'm done here, I need to take a shower and head over to where I help work and all. So my mom's got to go take care of a few things for our nail appointment tonight. That's cute. I love these little ones with the hearts. I'm seeing several of the little bears too. So I'm going to come here another day and look on the other side, because there's no way we can do this all in one day. And I'll probably get an earlier start as well. So I want to try to finish up this section. Well, not one of the sections I'm right now, but this whole side of the cemetery, because it shouldn't take too long. I'm trying to pick up speed. And I definitely need a good shower. Alrighty. If I find anything interesting, I will show it. And if I find my aunt's grave, I'll show that too. So that's the whole point of coming out here. So hopefully next time there won't be a service or anything. I can go in the office and ask, like, hey, what section? It's Brighton. I think I've been over this little section already. Okay, so I'm pause here. Okay, that's a good size one. It's a Kurtz. So I guess they're right next to each other. They got their own bench. Oh, that's cool. It's got the fire truck underneath. I guess they're digging a grave. There was a thing that, not digging, but filling it up. I just seen a truck pull off with some dirt. So, this too. This is cute. So, their little dachshund. The mom and son. Yeah, I like that they have a flag here. So Joel Emmett Butler Jr. There's several of them with flags. And the high school didn't leave it out. There's some walking home. Alright, I think I'm in the right area. They have several of these over here. It looks like they're digging a grave instead. I was thinking they're filling one in because I just had 2 funerals today. So we'll see if I'm right. Okay, this is the Devotion Unit 24. Taking a picture just in case. So I remember where it is just in case this is it. Oh, this is cool. Apparently they like a lot of lights. I want to go down here and see. I think these are my family. No, they're not. It's a Christopher James Edwards, like the Seminoles. All right, it's pretty cool. I got this one back there. Oh, I guess I was still recording. There's some Auburn's. My friend Aaron's last name is that. So I'm hoping I'm in the right spot. I find my aunt. Found it. She loved her little unique stuff. And her son, and they got her little light. I love her little scarecrows. I remember her having those in the house. So, okay, I could have just pulled up over here, went through those gates. Alright, thank God I finally found her. I will visit. I want to bring flowers next time. I'm going to miss you, Dorothy Ann. I loved you. I know we shared a lot of interesting good times and stories and, just everything. I miss the most is looking at your scrapbook stuff, talking about ancestry, and hearing your adventurous stories, your medical stories. I got to tell y'all about those stories, but I'm just so glad I found her grave finally. This is my aunt. Well, she's technically my half aunt, but she's my aunt regardless. She's still blood. I don't know why kept saying it was Hodges. It's Hodge because I've known some Hodges, and there's Hodge. So, yeah, this Dorothy Ann. She was born in 1941, died in 2023. I forgot what cancer she had, but she had cancer, and that's what took her out. Out all the stuff that could have took her. It's her medical history has been interesting. Okay, so she's next to Dooley's and Lane. Her husband's still around. No, he hadn't been doing too good health wise either. So, but I'm glad I got to find her. So I was right across from there. That's where I just came from, and I went all the way down from here, and she was right there. So, praise God. I don't have to, do this whole section and that, you guys. So I want to get what this section is. I think it's the same one because it's the same section. So, any family. Okay, so devotion unit 24. So, if anybody that's family and knows her, please come out and visit her, put flowers out, something. There's a Dollar Tree right there and Walmart down the road. I can buy her some fake flowers until I can get some real ones. Kind of stay on my budget. Okay, that's Garden of Apostle Unit 23. So, some of these have smaller crypt mausoleum type stuff that has the statues above. So, I'm glad I found her. And she's not too far from my friend Sonia, so I can probably park over here and visit both at the same time. Oh, okay, I feel so much better. I found her. So thank you guys for coming along with me on this little adventure. I think next one I want to go to Evergreen Cemetery. I'll probably show some family there, but that one has so much histories, and it's been here since the 1800s. It's not the first cemetery, but I like that little nativity scene. It's not the first cemetery, but it's one of the older ones. I think it's the second one. From what I understand, I want to go to the Old City Cemetery. Large Marge was buried there. I think Adam the Woo came down and did that one. I didn't know it. I came across the video, kind of looking at his other videos he's done. Man, that's so sad that he's passed away, and he was only 10 years older than me. And I'm kind of wondering if he was having health issues or something, because I noticed in one of the videos, the picture of him, he didn't look like he was feeling good or something. You can just tell something was off. When somebody's not feeling good. Oh, I like that little Santa sleigh. That's so cool. Okay, they had a funeral there not too long ago. I'm so glad they allow little flags. They have to be a certain height. Oh, I like that. Oh, there's my friend Sonia too. So I want to have to bring her some fresh flowers. So that completes my little cemetery tour. I didn't come over here, and I wanted to, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. Just look for her. I found her. So And I found her for my mom, so we can just come right in and, we probably come back through that gate because that's where I came from. And she's down there. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, you guys. This is part of the cemetery, and that's the hardest to get into funeral home. So yeah, it goes way back.